Good morning and welcome to the Netherlands. It's May 24th, 2025. It's 3:30 a.m. and this time lapse goes till about 4 a.m. as we make our way down the 16-mile commute of the North Sea Canal from the city of IJmuiden to the capital of the Netherlands. Yeah, that's Amsterdam. So join me as I explore the canal-laden historic city of Amsterdam and maybe have a beer or two on the way.
All right, guys, it's 3:30 a.m. and you're like, why is Alan up? Did he set his alarm this early? We are entering the Amsterdam lock system.
Amsterdam, named after dam in the Amstel, because the city of Amsterdam is on the mouth of the Amstel River. Amsterdam is the largest city in the Kingdom of the Netherlands. It has a population of 933,680 in June 2024 in the city proper, and 2.5 million in the metropolitan
It's like
area.
4 a.m. here on the Emerald Princess, and we are sailing into Amsterdam.
I'm on deck 16 of the Emerald Princess cruise ship, enjoying a cigar during the early morning hours and watching the wind turbines slowly spin in the distance. All right, guys, if you focus on the map here in the bottom right, you can see the map of the Netherlands and Amsterdam, and I'm going to go back to Belgium where we were yesterday, and you can see there I've got Bruges and I've got Zeebrugge, and you can see the path we kind of sailed through the North Sea to make it to the North Sea Canal here. Here's the entrance to the North Sea Canal, and it runs 15 miles from the North Sea to Amsterdam. That's about a 2.5-hour sail through that lock system. There's a system of locks there that a pretty narrow waterway. I heard a rumor while on the ship that Amsterdam was trying to completely phase out the cruise ships. The city plans to reduce the number of cruise ships allowed to dock at the passenger terminal from 190 to 100 per year starting in the year 2026, and ultimately ban them all completely by 2035, and that's according to Fortune magazine. The cruise terminal itself will also be relocated away from the city center by 2035. The skyline of Amsterdam pops onto the horizon. We're almost there. As the ship arrives downtown, some modern-looking buildings here up on the right, and the ship begins to navigate its way into port here in Amsterdam. So here we are about 2.5 hours after we entered the lock system here on the North Sea Canal. And the North Sea Canal there, it's the waterway in the Netherlands that extends in an east to west direction between Amsterdam and IJmuiden on the North Sea coast. Its construction was first proposed in 1852, work started in 1865, and the canal opened in 1876. It has been enlarged several times. Navigable by 90,000-ton ocean-going vessels, the canal is 15 miles long, 49 feet deep, and 771 feet wide. It gave Amsterdam access to the sea and made it a major port. The sea locks at IJmuiden were destroyed during World War II, but were later rebuilt. The largest is now 1,300 feet long by 160 feet wide.
And we have arrived at in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. The ship is docking. The pilots and the tugs are aligning. The Emerald Princess here. There haven't been many passengers out here per se. A lot of the staff of the ship has been out here photographing and taking videos because I don't think they cruise to Amsterdam very often. So this is a specialty cruise, this European Capitals cruise. So it is the staff is all out here taking pictures. A lot of the crew is like snapping pics of Amsterdam. They put all these special chairs here and everything, and it looks like.
Yeah, it was cool. The staff had set up this seating here for the commute down the canal, but yeah, no one really was out there besides me, and yeah, I stumbled upon it randomly, to be fair. I just was on my way back from the evening commute at the bar and noticed we were in the locks. I believe I do take a nap between the first half of this vlog is like the commute down the North Sea Canal. The second half is when I actually go out and venture into Amsterdam. Turns out to be a pretty wild day, to be fair. Not much sleep, lots of booze. Well, it's 5:45 a.m. at this point. The ship's rotating into position. Take a nap from just about now. I sleep till about 12:45 p.m. So yeah, I guess 6-7 hours of sleep. Yeah, about to go exploring. Definitely needed a nap. Yep, about to pass out, but check out these boats first. All right, it's 12:19 p.m. and I wake up refreshed after my post-canal nap, and I'm just studying over my notes here. It's about 12. It's like 12:45. It's a bit after noon. Getting a late start. The ship got here at like 8 a.m. and I should have realistically got off the boat at like 8. But whatever. I digress. Oi, I've been doing my research here. It's rainy. It's cold. It's like 50 degrees out there. But I've been doing my research on Amsterdam, as you can tell. And yeah, impressive. Amsterdam. Like, I'm just reading through these notes. Amsterdam's notable residents throughout its history include painters Rembrandt and Vincent van Gogh, 17th century philosophers Spinoza, John Locke, and René Descartes, and the Holocaust victim and diarist Anne Frank. I mean, it's got the nightlife section here. Like, man, it's got a bunch of clubs. It's got everything. I'm really excited to get out there. So let me not waste any more of your time with this boring introduction, and let's get on the streets of the rainy and cold Amsterdam. Boom! One of the tourist destinations in the world. One of the best. Amsterdam gets more tourists than almost anywhere else in Europe. It's looking lots of cool facts here. 5.3 million tourists annually. All right, let's go. Amsterdam travel montage. Go. The port here at Amsterdam is kind of nice. They have a bridge connecting the ship to the passenger terminal, so you don't have to go wander around in the rain. Yeah, if I'm going to walk around in the rain, I'm going to require my... I did bring a neoprene North Face jacket just for this because I know Europe is cold and rainy, so... Alright, let's go get the jacket. With my trusty weatherproof North Face, I venture into the wild. Sprinkling lightly, I make my way away from the Amsterdam cruise ship terminal, and I walk towards the train station. Oh, hello there. How are you doing? It's a little after 1. I have to go back to my room and get my jacket, and we're good to go. Make my way into the windy harbor area, and yeah, there's the Emerald Princess cruise ship. And I realize there's not really many traffic laws here as I see a small car driving down the sidewalk. I continue to make my way away from the ship through the marina, and now I'm at the large train station here. It's a little bit northwest up the canal from the cruise ship, and I'm gonna cross over the canal from here and head down to the bar district over there. This is inside the train station. It's actually really nice looking train station. What a beautiful train station. Yep, as I exit the train station, it's cold and very windy. The other tourists' umbrellas are inverting, and I don't have an umbrella. I'm just trying to make it to the closest cafe or bar. Fortunately, there are lots of cafes and lots of bars in Amsterdam. I find my way under a little archway here as I just try to get a cool shot of the people, tourists, the trains. Cool town. All right, I'm gonna get a drink soon. This rain is obnoxious as fuck, but I will survive. Amsterdam indeed. Amsterdam indeed. The rain picks up a little bit, but I'm fine with it. I've got to find myself a drink, and I'm not giving up. Here's the path I took from the Emerald Princess cruise ship down to the red light area with the bars over there, so check that out. Alright, I got myself a beer here. This is in Amsterdam. I'm at a bar here in Cafe de Zoer.
The bars are called cafes here, I guess. But it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The Old Sailor. Check out this fucking bar over here. Alright. Old Sailor Bar here in Amsterdam. Getting another Amstel here. Awesome. Alright, there you go, sir. I got it.
This bar is the... Alright guys, this bar is the Old Sailor. We're in like the red light district area of Amsterdam. It's pretty packed. I'm trying to get a beer, but I don't know. I don't know if they have service or not, but we'll see. The bar is pretty sick. Alright guys. Cheers. The Old Sailor.
Alright, we got a nice pour of Guinness here at the Old Sailor. Let's go. Boom.
I had a couple beers at the Old Sailor, and now the rain stopped for at least a minute here. So, started exploring again after those 2 beers and trying to find out what I'm going to do next. I don't really have any plans at this point, besides maybe trying to find another bar. But I spoke too soon and the rain has returned, so I find shelter back inside the Old Sailor.
Lots of bikes. Alright, so I'm at my, I think this is my 3rd bar in Amsterdam. And the name is Bruder Free.
We are at Kroger Tiger, but I like, it's gotta be Tiger something. But anyway, they had Grolsch on draft, so I got the tall boy Grolsch. Bicycles everywhere in Amsterdam. People driving on the sidewalk, standard. Everyone's like driving on the sidewalk. Beer bottles are breaking everywhere. It's just like pure chaos, but I love it. This is like the Chinatown region of Amsterdam here. Lots of bicycles. A lot of rain, a lot of damp weather here in Amsterdam today. Now it's like 5 p.m. I'm sitting here. I think I'm just outside of the Chinatown region, and it's still very wet over here, but the canal system of Amsterdam is fucking amazing. Got these river boats, a lot of art, lots of tourists here, which is amazing. A lot of like, I was just at the Old Sailor Bar drinking with a group of some men. They were from the Netherlands. They're here for the bachelor parties. Before then, I was at a different bar, Z Art, and I was drinking with some Serbians that live in Germany that are here on vacation. Very international groups. I was back, the last people I was talking to at the Old Sailor,
She lives in the United Kingdom, but she's from the Ukraine. Yeah, like very the diversity is sick. Enjoy the sights and the sounds here.
Hij heeft een jaar vind ik prima, maar het moet van nog.
Well, it's a little after 7 p.m. and last on board on the Emerald Princess is 8 p.m. So I have to get myself back to the ship. So I begin to head north back towards the train station. I believe this is a police vessel right here. Pretty cool, sleek vehicle. We're cruising those canals in a stealthy manner. Anyway, I start to make my way back up, and you can see the train station again. Here's Amsterdam Central Train Station.
Amsterdam. This train is going to Nieuw-Sloten.
7:42 p.m. Back at the north side of the district there, and the Emerald Princess is in sight. What a relief. All right, let's get to that ship ASAP. I made my way from the Emerald Princess cruise ship through the rain, down the damp cobblestone bicycle-lined streets, by the train station, and by the many bars, cafes, and shops. I walked through the light drizzle, across bridges passing over the canals, while tour boats full of umbrella-clad passengers ventured beneath us. I imbibed the local brews. I socialized with tourists from all over, including the Ukraine, Serbia, and the UK. I spoke with the Dutch locals, and we exchanged facts about our own hometowns. After absorbing a fair amount of culture and alcohol, I made my way back to the Emerald Princess right before she set sail for her next port. Before she made her way down the narrow waterways to find herself back in the open North Sea and venturing through the waves towards her next port, about 600 miles northeast. A trek about a day and a half at sea to our first stop in Scandinavia, Oslo, Norway. Thanks for watching the Amsterdam vlog, guys. Check out the Oslo vlog. Please like and subscribe. Thanks again.